Imagine a hug that makes her heart skip, not from force, but from the tiniest spark of touch. A sudden, subtle graze against her neck, or the inner curve of her arm can jolt her senses awake. It's brief, unexpected, electric. That's the moment her body becomes alert and every nerve seems to hum. Then, as the hug settles, the magic is in the way your hands explore, softly tracing her back, brushing the small of her waist, teasing just enough to make her pulse quicken. It's not about rushing, it's about creating anticipation, letting every second of contact feel deliberate and intimate. Her body doesn't lie. The gentle rhythm of your touch can awaken sensations she didn't even expect. The pressure, the warmth, the closeness, it all sends signals to her brain that turn comfort into desire. A playful graze here, a light squeeze there, and suddenly a hug becomes more than a greeting. It becomes an invitation, a whisper of excitement only her senses can interpret. Notice how the tiniest adjustments matter. The angle of the hand, the spot of the shoulder, the way the fingers slide along her spine. Every subtle detail triggers a cascade of response, from goosebumps to quickened breath, without a single word being exchanged. Welcome to Feminine Insight, where we explore the subtle ways connection and touch awaken desire. If you enjoy this insight, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more. Women's bodies are extremely sensitive to touch, and this sensitivity isn't just physical, it's deeply psychological. When a gentle, deliberate touch is applied, even in a simple hug, it can trigger a cascade of sensations that she feels in both body and mind. Areas like the neck, the inner arms, the small of the back, or even the sides are naturally responsive. These are spots where the nerves are more concentrated, and when touched softly, they send signals to the brain that heighten awareness and arousal. It's not about intensity, it's about the subtleness and intention behind the contact. The way the touch is delivered matters as much as where. A slow, exploratory movement can create a sense of curiosity and anticipation. She notices every micro motion, the gentle graze of a fingertip, the warmth of skin, the way pressure shifts slightly. This kind of attention communicates something beyond words. Her body interprets it as focus, care, and presence, which are the foundations for emotional and physical receptiveness. Even the timing of touch can influence her response. A sudden, unexpected brush against a sensitive area can act as a spark, jolting her senses awake. It's not startling in a negative way, but enough to make her feel alert, alive, and aware of the connection. Her heart rate might pick up slightly, and her breath may deepen without her even realizing it. Psychologically, knowing that her comfort and safety are being respected while exploring these sensitive zones allows her nervous system to relax into the moment. Relaxation combined with subtle stimulation creates the ideal conditions for arousal. Small, deliberate touches become a language on their own, a way for her to feel noticed and desired without a single word being said. It's this blend of physical sensitivity, emotional safety, and conscious attention that makes touch during a hug so powerful. Emotional safety is one of the most important factors in how a woman responds to touch. Physical closeness alone isn't enough to create desire or connection. The mind and body are deeply intertwined, and when she feels secure, respected, and valued, her body naturally becomes more open and receptive. This isn't about words or promises, it's about subtle cues that communicate care and attention. When she senses that the hug comes from a place of genuine respect and warmth, it allows her nervous system to relax. Relaxation is key because tension blocks arousal. If there's any hint of pressure, judgment, or expectation, her body instinctively guards itself. On the other hand, when she feels emotionally safe, she can fully experience the sensations of touch without distraction. Even small gestures, like a gentle hold around her back or a slow, mindful embrace, can communicate that she is protected and valued. That feeling of security heightens her awareness of physical contact and makes subtle touches feel more intense and intimate. Trust is built in these moments. When she trusts that her boundaries are being respected, she becomes more in tune with her own responses. Her body starts to notice details she might normally ignore: the warmth of an arm, the subtle pressure along her spine, the rhythm of a close embrace. Each sensation becomes more pronounced because her mind isn't preoccupied with judgment or fear. This emotional foundation transforms touch into a shared experience rather than just a physical action. The hug stops being just a greeting or a casual gesture. Instead, it becomes a moment where comfort, care, and attention combine to create a deep, responsive connection. When emotional safety is present, her body is free to respond naturally, allowing subtle physical signals to awaken sensations and heighten intimacy in ways that are intuitive and profound. Proximity and pressure play a huge role in how a woman experiences a hug. It's not just about being close, it's about how that closeness feels. When someone leans in and holds her in a way that feels secure but gentle, it sends signals of comfort and connection. The body naturally responds to this kind of touch. There's a difference between a casual, distant hug and one where the bodies are aligned just enough to create warmth and intimacy. That subtle closeness can make a hug feel electric without a word being spoken. The way pressure is applied matters just as much. Too light, and it may feel fleeting or indifferent. Too firm, and it can feel overwhelming or uncomfortable. The key is in finding a balance where the embrace feels intentional and soothing. Even a small shift, like resting a hand lightly on the lower back or allowing fingers to graze along the spine, can create a heightened sense of awareness. Her body notices these small details, and they communicate attentiveness and care in ways words never could. Oxytocin plays a part here as well. That hormone, often called the bonding chemical, is released when the body experiences safe, close contact. It enhances feelings of trust, warmth, and even desire. The right kind of pressure, paired with proximity, can trigger these subtle biochemical responses, making her feel more connected and more alive in the moment. Body language and responsiveness also feed into this dynamic. The way she leans in, softens her posture, or tilts her head can indicate how her body is reacting. These cues help the touch feel more like a dialogue than a one-sided action. A hug that respects both proximity and pressure can turn a simple gesture into a deeply engaging, intimate experience where every movement and contact feels meaningful and alive. Unexpected stimuli can create a powerful response in her body during a hug. It's not about sudden or harsh movements, it's about a gentle, surprising touch that catches her senses off guard in a pleasant way. Even a soft graze on a sensitive area like the neck or inner arm can make her body wake up and pay attention. That brief spark heightens awareness, making every following touch feel more intense. The mind reacts to these subtle surprises too. When something unexpected happens, her focus shifts to the present moment. She notices the warmth, the pressure, the closeness in ways she might not during a routine hug. It creates anticipation and curiosity, which naturally increase arousal. It's also about timing. A well-placed, light touch at the right moment can feel almost electric because it interrupts the familiar pattern and introduces a new sensation. Her body responds instinctively, sending signals of alertness and pleasure. This doesn't require words or explanations, just a careful, mindful approach that respects her comfort while engaging her senses. These small, unexpected touches make the hug feel alive, dynamic, and deeply engaging. They transform a simple embrace into a moment of heightened connection and responsiveness. Playfulness and teasing through touch can create a subtle but powerful effect. It's not about being aggressive or overbearing, it's about introducing a sense of fun and curiosity into physical contact. A light graze along the arm, a soft squeeze on the shoulder, or a gentle shift in the way the hug is held can make her senses more alert. These small gestures keep her body engaged and responsive. The anticipation created by playful touch is key. When she doesn't know exactly what will happen next, her mind and body become more focused on the moment. That tension, combined with comfort and safety, naturally heightens arousal. It's a delicate balance, teasing enough to spark curiosity, but gentle enough to maintain a sense of care and respect. Even subtle changes in movement or pressure can communicate this playfulness. A slightly prolonged touch, a shift in hand placement, or a soft, unexpected brush can make the hug feel more alive and engaging. Her body reacts instinctively to these small variations, noticing each sensation in ways she may not consciously recognize. This approach turns a simple hug into an interactive, engaging experience. By combining playfulness with attentiveness, touch becomes a language that draws her in, keeping her present and emotionally connected throughout the moment. A woman's body often gives subtle signals that reveal how she's responding to touch, and noticing these cues is key. Small changes in posture, a softening of the muscles, or the way she leans in can all indicate comfort, interest, or arousal. These are often unconscious responses, but they carry a lot of information about how she's feeling in the moment. Breathing is another powerful signal. When she's relaxed and engaged, her breath may deepen or quicken slightly, reflecting heightened awareness. Even tiny movements, like tilting her head, shifting her weight, or pressing closer, can indicate receptiveness. Paying attention to these signals helps create a dialogue through touch, where each response informs the next movement. It's important to remain attentive and responsive to these nonverbal cues without overthinking or forcing anything. A gentle touch that matches her subtle reactions can amplify connection and make the hug feel more intimate and alive. By tuning into her body language, every gesture becomes meaningful. The touch adapts naturally, creating a flow of communication that feels effortless and engaging. This awareness transforms a simple hug into a shared experience, where connection and responsiveness happen almost instinctively. In the end, a hug is much more than just a brief embrace. It's a way to communicate care, attention, and connection without words. When touch is applied thoughtfully, respecting her comfort, reading her signals, and adding subtle moments of playfulness or surprise, it can awaken sensations that feel natural and deeply engaging. Every gentle graze, shift in pressure, or mindful movement speaks to her body and mind, creating a shared experience that's intimate and alive. The real power comes from awareness and presence. Paying attention to how she responds, noticing the small changes in posture, breath, and tension, allows the touch to flow naturally. It's not about following a strict formula, but about being mindful, respectful, and attuned. When all of these elements come together, a simple hug can become a moment where connection, anticipation, and comfort merge, leaving her feeling noticed, appreciated, and quietly excited. Ultimately, it's the combination of sensitivity, emotional safety, subtle surprises, and responsive playfulness that transforms touch into an experience she truly feels, turning a simple embrace into something memorable and alive. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe to Feminine Insight, and drop a spark in the comments to show you felt the energy of this moment.